Title: What irritates men in bed? Recently, I came across the results of an intriguing survey about what annoys men the most during sex. I had never really thought about this before, but the first point struck me as undeniably true. Ladies, take note of this article because such behaviors can genuinely diminish a man's interest in you. So, what is it? The rigidity of a woman in bed, what does that mean? For instance, she might insist on having sex only in complete darkness, fearing he might see stretch marks, wrinkles, or other perceived flaws that she believes will repel him. Men love to gaze and appreciate the aesthetics of a woman's body, the curves, lines, and contours. Visual perception plays a significant role. At the very least, they want to see the person's face, right? Therefore, it can be irritating for a man when a woman requests him not to look at her, to avoid certain body parts, or when she insists on being intimate while fully clothed or only in complete darkness. Let's be honest, if a man is aroused and lies down with you, embracing and kissing you, what conclusion can be drawn? He accepts you just as you are. Yet, a woman can still experience an internal conflict, and even the understanding that he desires her might not alleviate her anxiety. Usually, this stems from low self-esteem. In addition to low self-esteem, such behavior may be rooted in traumatic experiences during psychosexual development in childhood-parent relationships or in later life. It's important to explore and address these issues. Consider the logical chain of thoughts that a man might have. If a woman is unwilling to reveal herself, her body, it suggests that something is wrong. This perception can lead to unnecessary self-doubt when, in reality, everything could be perfectly fine. However, the man picks up on this signal and begins to view her differently, searching for what she might be trying to hide. Rigidity can manifest in other ways, too. A woman may consciously avoid certain positions, practices, or actions because she worries about how she looks at that moment. Perhaps her stomach is visible in that pose, or she's concerned about cellulite or an unflattering angle of her face. Again, this doesn't mean that the man is noticing these things or even cares. Another reason for avoiding certain positions or practices is the internalized belief that good girls don't do that. Regardless of whether a specific position is quite normal, the notion remains fixed in her mind about how decent girls behave during sex. Of course, we can't discuss liberation if a girl is inexperienced. If it's her first partner and she is just starting to explore her sexuality, that's understandable. But for someone who has had relationships, it's worth reflecting on. I've explained why women exhibit such behavior, but what can be done about it? The solution is simple: work on it. If a woman desires vibrant, fulfilling sexual experiences with her partner, she should consider therapy rather than merely browsing adult stores. As long as mental blocks and preconceived notions exist, a satisfying sexual experience will remain out of reach. In my paid webinars, we delve deeply into the psychological aspects of this topic: relationships, acceptance, self-esteem, and psychosexual development. If you want to enhance your personal life, I highly recommend following the link below to register for the webinars. Embrace the principle that personal growth leads to better relationships.